Welcome to the Team 7 Pirates podcast, the show that talks about almost everything under the sun, from animated sports and from music to video games. I'm Kaz, here with my boy Khalil, and my big brother Yoki. Now let's get into it.
Welcome back to the Team 7 Pirates podcast. We got a special guest on today. I'm going to let Kaz introduce him. Go ahead, Kaz.
Man, I wasn't even ready, G. Man, you put me on the spot. Hold on, now I got you. Shit, this our special guest coming on today. Shit, we got the best intro ever right now. There's gonna be better intros later on, but we got the always A1 Florida Jit, the smooth operator, Magic Man Henrique, Mr. R to the O to the Z to the A to the Y. Rose, aka Abraca Hendo, Hendo Henrique, J Legend, HLLL Cool J, Sabo, my man's Know Everything Weiss, Super Henrique Rose. Tell him what's up, man.
What's good, man? How you gentlemen doing today?
We doing good, G. We
doing straight. Good over here.
I appreciate y'all having me on the show. You know what I'm saying? Always all love.
No problem. So, I don't know if y'all heard in the NFL recently that Aaron Rodgers, he's requesting to play for the Jets, and he gave the Jets a list of people who they should go after to help him out. What y'all think about that one, though?
Jets?
Yeah, the Jets. Aaron Rodgers said he want to play for the Jets.
So I'll start off with that, man. I think Aaron Rodgers done. If you go to the Jets, I think he's done. Right at this stage of his career, right? He's at the back end of his career, man. And if anything, I say, hey man, go to somebody like the Cowboys. Go to a team that's like built to win a Super Bowl and like this year, right? This football season coming up. Go to a team that's built to win a Super Bowl right now. Like for example, the Dallas Cowboys. It seems like they trying to get rid of Dak, right?
Not Dak.
And what?
He Dak nice though.
Yeah,
Dak nice.
Come
on, G.
He nice.
Come on, G.
He nice. I give it to him, but he's inconsistent, right? But
he got a lot of shit going on, man. His brother died. His mother was in the hospital. Come on, G.
Are you for real?
No, that's facts though.
Oh, okay.
Like,
it is.
Well, it was this year, but it was like years ago. But it's like his mother was in the hospital, but that's what made him his brother.
Oh,
I think.
Okay.
So then he said that
Off
season
himself.
he wasn't playing because of that.
Okay.
But it's like, come on, G.
I mean, I'll give him that. But it's been like reports that they might be done with Dak. At least Jerry Jones, low key. I don't think they should get rid of Dak. I like Dak.
Yeah, me too.
I like.
As
Dak.
you saw, they let go of Zeke.
Zeke Elliott, right?
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell y'all my take on that.
Hey, my nigga Zeke from Power died too, so shit, fuck him then.
Okay. Hey, so I said last season, right, that Tony Pollard was that guy. He fit. You know what I'm saying? The Cowboys offense. The Cowboys offense is like high power, right? Zeke could fit in, right? But his numbers been declining, my guy. His numbers been declining, and then he's not fitting with the Dallas offense anymore. Like,
but
when he first got there, he fit with them. He fit with that offense like perfectly, right? But now They kind of like on the 50-50 pass, maybe 60-40 pass to run ratio, right? And Tony Pollard gives them that. He's like that slasher. He get the ball, and it's like, hey, that man might score. Zeke, he was like that in his first 2 years. I don't know if it's because of injuries, but you know what I'm saying. It's just he's not fitting with the Cowboys offense anymore. I like Zeke though. I like him, but I
Okay.
feel like he would do better at a team where they pounding the ball. The Cowboys not
Okay.
doing that anymore.
Okay. I got a
I respect it
question.
because what's up?
Go ahead. No, go ahead. You said you respect it
I said I
because.
respect it because when To went to New Orleans, right? New Orleans. Goddamn, can't even speak. When To went to Patriots, right? Did he go to Patriots?
Mm.
He did go to Patriots. Cause
T.O. played for the Cowboys.
nah, he went somewhere.
I mean the Eagles.
Nah, it was the Patriots because he said Bill Belichick was telling him, "Hey, this ain't your game. You gonna play the way we play."
You mean Chad Johnson?
Yep, Chad Johnson. Cause I always get them niggas mixed up because they looks. I don't care what nobody say. They look alike.
They like
So when Chad Johnson went to fucking the Patriots, niggas was like, "Hey, you don't do your shit here. You don't run shit here. You gonna play Patriot ball, and that's how it is." And it's like when you go to a team, you don't go to the team playing like you played in the last team. This ain't your game. This is team game. You play as a team. But it's like you said, if that's not how the Cowboys operate, then why the fuck would we keep you? If you playing other ball or you playing your own ball, then why the fuck would we keep you? We need somebody to play team.
yeah.
Play how the system is built.
Yeah.
If I'm a coach and this is how I see the system, this is how I want you to be played. Like, I don't want you coming in thinking you're going to get 150 yards a game. Fuck no. I need you to come in, get 70 yards a game, and then somebody else gets 70 yards a game, and then you block for us.
Yeah.
At least give like 6 good blocks for us, and we good. If we won that game, we good. You don't. If we trying to win a championship, I don't need you to get 250 yards a game to lose.
Yeah.
What's the point? We going 8-0, but you got 350 yards a game. Come on, G. That makes no sense. So get with the program. Either lay down or get down.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
I agree.
Okay.
And then
Okay. So I got something for y'all then. So why do you think the league changed from run heavy to pass heavy?
okay, I got a whole. You want to go first?
Nah, nigga, you got it.
All right. So check it out.
So I think
You got it.
I got you before you go. I'll go. You said you got a whole spiel before you get to your spiel. I think it changed from run heavy to pass heavy because there's been a lot more running quarterbacks that came into the league. So they got a lot more versatility that they can do than just running the ball. If I can have you scramble for a few yards and then they be on the fence for scrambling, then I just throw it deep down on you instead of, oh, he just ran for 10 yards. So he probably about to run again. But what you got when you got these quarterbacks now, it's a big toss up. Is he going to run or is he going to pass? So, and that's why I think it changed from run heavy to more pass heavy because it leaves you know what to do, but you don't know what to do.
Understood. So I'm gonna
What you got for me, Big Hendo?
I'm gonna give you my take on it. Right. So first of all, I agree with what you said, but I'm gonna tell you why at the same on the same note I disagree. Right. So we do have more scrambling quarterbacks, right? But how many of those scrambling quarterbacks like are
Yeah.
actually like winning? Right. I'm gonna give you an example.
Pat Mahomes? Come on now.
He's not a scrambling quarterback. He will scramble when he needs to.
When he's scared.
He
When he's scared.
he's more of an improviser. He's more of an
you go. He's an
improvise. He
improviser.
improvises in the pocket. He improvises.
There you
Mahomes
go.
is an
So I'm gonna give you
improviser.
an example.
He doesn't like Lamar
That's a
Jackson.
scrambler.
That's a
Lamar
scrambler.
Jackson is a scrambler. Like he has plays designed for him to run. Justin Field, now Lamar Jackson is winning. Lamar Jackson winning, right?
Not
But
enough though.
Justin Fields, right? Justin Fields probably had 1,000 yards rushing last year, right? How many games the Bears won?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't win no more than 4 or 5 games.
Damn, nigga. Oh,
Yeah.
is it on NFL season now?
18 now.
18. They only won 4.
They only won 4 games.
18.
Hey, another example, right? The Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts. Jalen was running that ball in the Super Bowl, right? I looked at the stats in the Super Bowl because we talking about run and pass heavy or whatever now, right? I'm a big advocate for running the ball, right? The Eagles besides Jalen Hurts, the Eagles only ran the ball like 10 times. Ain't no way you about to control the clock, keep the defense honest. You know what I'm saying? So let's go back to the question. Why did it turn into a pass happy league? So I think it's a combination of, let's keep it real, like quarterbacks and passing league, it just looks more fun. Right? Quarterbacks getting paid way more than they was getting paid 7 to 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Look at Patrick Mahomes' contract, bro. And that's because Mahomes could throw that ball. Mahomes probably could throw the ball from the 20-yard line all the way to the end zone, to the other side. Easily. Right?
I ain't gonna say easily now. Come on.
Hey, Mahomes be throwing that ball.
Yeah, he got an arm though, but
if he ain't got it, if he doesn't have to improvise and Mahomes has time in the pocket, he launching it.
Exactly.
That's facts. Because when he sprained his ankle in the second half and he came back in the second half of the Super Bowl, I was like, ain't no way. I say, oh yeah, they done. And then that nigga scrambled. I said, ain't no fucking way. Because I was like, ain't no way he running on an ankle. And he still ran. I said, yep. Hey, he got it.
Well, they said it was a high ankle sprain. They said it was a high ankle sprain.
What kind of ankle sprain it was? Hey,
so that's something totally different. Well, you can tape up a high ankle sprain. I don't give a fuck
what ankle sprain it was. You take that bitch up, you still gonna feel it at the end of the day.
Hey, if you had a high ankle sprain before, a high ankle sprain takes way longer to heal than like a broken ankle most times, bro. I had an ankle sprain. I sprained my ankle when I used to play football.
Me too.
Hey, my ankle looked like a golf ball, boy.
I ain't gonna say all that now, but shit.
But Pete, so the other reason, right? First reason is because quarterbacks attract the money, the viewers and the money, and it just looks more fun.
Mm-hmm. And they supposedly the captain of the team.
Yeah.
Right. The second reason I believe it turned into a pass happy league is because look at the defenders now. Right? Back 7 to 10 years ago, we had, if we had D linemen that was like running backs down, maybe it was like 2 or 3 in the entire league that could run a running back down. Like say a running back break to the outside. These two specific defensive ends is running that running back down. Like the running back is not getting around that corner, right? Now, y'all seen the combine? It's a D tackle. This man ran like a 4.5. A D tackle. A 4.5. This man is over 300 pounds and ran a 4.5.
Yo, over 300?
Oh yeah,
over 300 and ran a 4.5.
They flying.
My man's.
He sound like he from the SEC.
That's like a freight train, right? So imagine trying to run the ball where you got linebackers that run 4.4, 4.5, D ends, and some D tackles that's running sub 4.6 or high 4.5. There's no running to the outside, right? And then these linebackers, they plug in these holes a little faster. So now I feel like coaches who like to run the ball, right? You still have teams that like to run the ball a lot, but now these coaches have to game plan for speed, not only power, but speed of these defensive ends and D tackles and linebackers, outside linebackers and middle linebackers. So to negate all of that, right?
Yeah.
Some of these linebackers could run with running backs, but they don't have the agility that these running backs have, right? So that's where they could get the running backs to run out of the backfield, hit them with a quick route. You know what I'm saying? So that's the second reason why I think the league went from like
Yeah.
a run balance, run heavy league to a pass happy league. Because these damn defenders, man, for over 300 pounds and running a 4.5.
Ain't no fucking way.
Hey, that's scary.
Hey.
If I was a running back, and unless I
Yeah.
was Derrick Henry, if I'm running up the middle and I got a D tackle that run a 4.5, I'm gonna be scared. Unless I'm Derrick Henry.
I don't give a fuck who I am, nigga. If nigga, them 300-pound linemen's gonna look like shit. If they chasing me, I'm looking like I'm running from the cops, motherfucker. They gonna have to find me. Cause I'll be damned. Cause ain't no fucking way. 300 pounds, them niggas gonna eat my shit. I'm good, dude. I'm good. So I definitely feel you on that one. Like, that's definitely facts. In my personal opinion, I feel like the same way Khalil feel, because if we got quarterbacks that scramble and can throw, what's the point of a fucking running back? We don't really need a great running back if we're not going to utilize him as well, in my personal opinion. So it's like, if we got people like, because back in the day, it was like either you can throw or you can't. You can scramble, but not really. They didn't scramble like that. It's I take the sack before I scramble. But nowadays, it's like anybody can sit here and scramble now, and it's like they got a little speed on them. Like you see Pat Mahomes, like Derek Carr, or you see Lamar Jackson, like Cam Newton, like people like that. It's like, come on, like Teddy Bridgewater, like they can scramble. So it's like, why the hell would we sit here and focus on the run game if our quarterback could just get more yards scrambling than the run? So it's like we're not gonna really focus too much on the run if our quarterback can do it. And then all we need is a decent running back to run a couple of yards. If you get a touchdown, shit, that's great. But we don't need the best running back to score if we got a quarterback. And what my opinion is, back in the day, we had a lot of good running backs too as well. Like we had Jerome Bettis, Damian Thomason. Was it Lawrence Hill?
No.
That's somebody else, right?
Yeah.
That's another LT, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Reggie Bush. What's my man's name from the Saints?
I agree with
McAllister.
Deuce McAllister.
Yep, Deuce McAllister.
Yeah.
A lot of people like, damn, I can't remember none of the fucking running backs. But we had a lot of running backs that was like, Barry Sanders. Did I say Jerome Bettis already?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like we had a lot of
great
running backs. Was like, yo, if you don't give him the ball, Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
I don't like that nigga because he fucked up the Saints though. But you already know what time it is. I respect him because of his game though.
Beast Quake.
Hey, fuck that nigga. But I respect him because of the game though and how nice he is. But at the same time, it's like he did the Saints dirty, and I don't fuck with that. Saints my favorite team. I just want to let y'all know. Saints my favorite team. I don't give a fuck. Drew Brees on it, Reggie Bush on it. I don't give a fuck. Niggas ain't doing so good now, but hey, we gonna come back. Comeback season, one of these years. But
y'all need to get out of cap trouble first,
motherfucker. But that is facts. That is facts. But
talk about go back.
If we could, once we get a good team for the Saints, we'd be good. But fuck all that. Like running back wise, it's like they don't really focus on running backs as much because the quarterbacks could do it. What I need a running back for if I got Vic? Just saying, for example, like Vic, he gonna get more yards than the running back is. So what the fuck if I'm getting a great? What if I'm getting? Why am I getting LT like Barry Sanders, Jerome Bettis if I got Vic getting more yards than they are? Let's just say hypothetically. What's the point? So that's why I feel like nowadays more quarterbacks are more flexible. Back in the day, it was rare to see a quarterback scramble. You see a quarterback scramble, you say, oh, he got the Jets on him. This nigga ain't even running fast, but he got the Jets on him.
Yeah.
So it's like that's becoming the norm now. Quarterback scrambling is becoming the norm. So it's like we don't really have a need to run the football because quarterbacks are scrambling. So if quarterback scrambling, I don't need to run. So that's why I agree with Khalil Not saying you wrong to
Nah,
wrong
understood.
to him though, but
I got something to say when you finish.
yeah, that's my opinion on why they became more of a than pass happy league than more of a run happy league. What you got to say, Hendo?
So what I say, right? Just like kind of like what I was explaining earlier. Like, look at the quarterbacks. All right, so I'm gonna put it like this, right? Russell Wilson, he a scrambler, but Russell Wilson scramble when he needs to.
Let's ride.
Right? Let's ride. Let's
What that shit
ride.
you be saying? Did you say it first?
Yeah, I said that first. I should have copywritten it.
Hey,
But
he was saying that shit back in what 2018.
I was saying that shit before then.
Yeah,
To be
well,
real.
2018. That's when I first heard him say. So he was saying "Let's ride" before I heard Russell Wilson ever even say them same letters in the same sentence.
But yeah, so just wanted to put that out there. But right, let's go back to the scrambling quarterbacks. Now, I agree with y'all, right? I agree with y'all. Like, hey, a lot of these scrambling quarterbacks doing the jobs for the running backs. What I mean by doing the jobs for the running backs though is they getting the yards, right? But it's a lot of intangibles that come with right running the ball, like turning around, handing the ball off to the running back, right? And one of those is every play, those linemen, they coming off the ball, hitting those D linemen every play you run the ball, right? Y'all know it's pass blocking and run blocking, right? Run blocking and you a little more passive. I mean, pass
Mhm.
blocking you a little more passive, right? Run blocking every single play. As soon as you come off that line,
Yeah.
you hitting that D lineman in the mouth, right? That tires out your whole defense. You got guards pulling, hitting the middle linebacker. All of that, everything under that umbrella, right? Now let's go back to the quarterbacks. These scrambling happy quarterbacks, right? Like I say, Justin Fields. They only won 4 games this year. Kaepernick, right? When Kaepernick was in the league, he was like Kaepernick could take off. Like one too many defenders running down Kaepernick, right? But fell short in the Super Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that's because these defensive coordinators can adjust very, very well. Very, very well.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They adjust the Kaepernick, they don't like, man, he ain't running. We finna make beat us with your arm, motherfucker. Beat us with your arm. And he couldn't do it. Right? That's why I like me personally, that's why I like Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson will throw the ball, but he'll run or scramble when he needs to. Right? It's very seldom they have
Yeah.
running plays for like specifically Russell Wilson, right? Unless it was like a
Yeah. Everything was more
yeah, that's what I'm
pass
saying.
based.
And if he needed to run, he'll run.
Everything was more pass based,
Yeah, exactly.
unless
He'll run, and Russell Wilson to get down or run out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these quarterbacks, like Justin Fields, y'all remember that play when Justin Fields got smacked and he knocked his helmet off?
The Bears quarterback and looking to throw, and he is sacked. Helmet comes off. Ball is loose. Johnson recovers, but there is a flag out. That's going to be a penalty. It's helmet to helmet contact.
Nah,
It was
hell no.
hey, that was like welcome to the league, my guy. This ain't college no more. You know what I'm
yep.
saying?
Yep. I think that's every
Yeah. So
scrambling quarterback
my opinion,
thing.
scrambling quarterbacks, they do kind of take up for the running backs, right? But only in yards, right? Running backs could get the yards too, but like I say, it's more intangibles. Like I say, them linemen coming off the ball, hitting those D linemen in the mouth every play. You got guards pulling, taking out the linebackers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, bruh? I guarantee you, a lot of those
Mhm.
players that play football, they've probably been playing football since Pee Wee, right? But if you
Yeah.
got somebody that's stronger than you and that's hitting you in the mouth every play, that third or fourth play, they come off that they a guard pulling to hit this outside linebacker or middle linebacker. Hey, that middle linebacker go start shying away from him a little bit, which is why those teams that run the ball a lot in the first half and that third and fourth quarter come, they get the ball and they break for like a 50-yard touchdown. That's exactly why. You know what I'm saying? Those linebackers and those safeties and corners, they start shying away from those fullbacks and guards. You know what I'm saying? And that's why me personally, I'm an advocate for running the ball. If I was a coach in the league, like I want my team built like not really run heavy, but run balance. Right? Look at how the Chiefs won when the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. Mahomes threw the ball, he ain't had like no 300, 400 yards like he usually do, but they balanced the offense with running the ball. They probably ran the ball like 25 times, excluding whenever Patrick Mahomes scrambled.
But peep this, I just got one thing to say though, G.
Talk to me.
So you see how you said that the linebackers be shying away from the guards once they start blocking them and blowing them shits up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they sound like?
What?
You tell me what they sound like.
Oh, bitch.
Alright.
Bitch.
Okay. They sound like a bitch.
Hey, man. Hey.
Nigga blowing your shit up. Nigga, it's football, man. Stop letting this nigga blow your shit up, man. Start using smarts and shit. If he blowing your shit up, you better start using some techniques or something. Nigga, stop letting my man blow you up. You scared the whole game? It's Super Bowl, man. Fuck out of here. Hey, man, this nigga took me out 2 plays. I'll be damned if you do it a third time. Okay, nigga, I'll be damned. Fuck out of here.
Hey, for real though. Hey, peep it. Like y'all, next time y'all watch an NFL game, look at the teams that run the ball heavy, right, bruh. This man probably got 30 yards in the first half, but they ran the ball like 15 times, right? Come to fucking third, fourth quarter, that man break for that 50-yarder. Look at why he broke for a 50-yarder.
Okay.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Speaking of impacts to leagues, who do y'all think made the biggest impact on the attitude area of the WWE? The Rock or Stone Cold?
Shit. Hey, Keno, you want to go first, man?
I've been thinking about this shit all week.
Oh, week. Hey, man, episode only on Sundays, motherfucker.
Damn.
Okay.
You had the question a week ago.
Okay. About we can go. Off my head in the end. Now we tweaking hope.
Man, so
what you want? You want me to go first?
No, I could go first.
All right, man. So
I'ma say Stone Cold.
This nigga may be on to something.
So, okay. Hey, so hear me out. It's either Stone Cold or both equally, right? But I'm leaning more towards Stone Cold.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why, right? So when the Rock came to the WWF at the time, right? He was with the Nation of Domination, and he took, for those of y'all out there that wasn't watching wrestling, then he was with the Nation of Domination, and then the Nation of Domination turned their back on their original leader, which was Farouk, right?
Which was because of The Rock, Dwayne Johnson,
right? Which was because of The Rock, right? So The Rock was I won't lie, he was a really good heel when he was with the Nation of Domination. He was a good heel, and then around that time, that's when Stone Cold was beefing with Bret Hart.
Okay.
So Stone Cold was beefing with Bret Hart, and they had that match. The last match I remember them having was what solidified Stone Cold like as the Rattlesnake. Was they had that match, and Bret Hart had him in a sharpshooter, middle of the ring.
He didn't give up.
Stone
he lost though, but he never gave up.
Right,
though. He never submitted. Yep.
Exactly. Yep. Stone Cold gushing. His face looked like a damn red paint. Somebody just painted red face all over his face.
He leaking like Tupac be leaking.
Here we go with the Tupac. Always getting on Tupac.
Okay. And I gotta throw that shit in there for a little bit for one time. Nah, that's facts though.
Yeah, but after that, Stone Cold was on some like I feel like he made a bigger impact because everybody wanted to be like Stone Cold. Everybody wanted to be able to whoop their boss ass and still come to work and get paid.
Okay.
Right? And like from what I remember, right, when I watched wrestling when I was coming up, everybody wanted to be the rattlesnake. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to I changed my name. I put rattlesnake in my name when I wanted to be a little wrestler. Justin the Rattlesnake Henry. Head ass.
Okay.
but
Okay.
but I feel like he made a bigger impact because if anybody else was doing the stuff that Stone Cold was doing, they would have been the heel. If anybody else would have been doing the stuff Stone Cold was doing, they would have been the heel.
Beating their boss ass.
Yeah.
Not giving a fuck what they boss is saying or what anybody's saying. Just doing their own shit.
Like coming to the ring, knocking people out, stunning the whole ring.
Okay, I don't give a fuck if the boss in this motherfucker. Nah, he getting the stunner.
Right? If anybody else was, think about that. If anybody else was doing what Stone Cold Steve Austin was doing at that time, they would have been the heel. But the fans loved Stone Cold Steve Austin. When you hear that damn glass break, cling, man, you don't even hear it. Sometimes
that don't even sound like glass, nigga. Bling? What the fuck?
Bling, bling.
Collecting coins, nigga? Like,
bling.
Nah, nigga, that shit sound like Mario, motherfucker.
Bling, hey, whatever. Y'all motherfuckers know what I mean. But when y'all hear the glass break, the next thing y'all hear is like the crowd. Right? Hey, you barely even hear that. The crowd be so loud, you don't even hear the. No,
okay.
You just hear the glass break and motherfuckers start going crazy, and then once they calm down, then you hear his theme music. Right? Nah, the Rock made an impact too. And that's because this nigga The Rock was like on the mic, bruh. Like to me.
Now, granted, this was after the Nation of Domination because on the mic,
right,
in the Nation of Domination, he was all right, but he wasn't. He didn't get too much publicity, and he wasn't all right. He was still learning. But after the Nation of Domination, shit.
Yeah,
shit.
For everybody out there, I feel like
seen the clips,
right? Hey, for everybody out there, I feel like every wrestler had like a contract with Creative Control. I don't know why I think that, but I feel like say for example, right, when The Rock was with the Nation of Domination, he didn't think The Rock had it in him, and what I mean by had it in him is he didn't have the mic skills until maybe The Rock said something or he freestyled something while he was with the Nation of Domination, and then when he left, Vince McMahon was like, "Hey man, say whatever you want on the mic."
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What you talking about?
Just say whatever you want on the mic. Because he's seen The Rock, man.
Oh yeah, that man was reckless.
Man, I can't, like, off the top of my head, I cannot think of anybody better on the mic than The Rock. Especially in the Attitude Era. Like early 1998 when he first left the Nation of Domination. Nobody was touching The Rock.
He's sweet because my nigga Shawn Michaels, shout out my nigga Shawn Michaels, my favorite wrestler in the game. That nigga said, first of all, that nigga Shawn Michaels said, first of all, you gonna kick my teeth down my throat, the master of sweet shit music. Stone Cold was like, damn right, hell yeah. That nigga said, shit, well, I may stun you and stomp a mud hole in your ass because that's the bottom line, whether you like it or not, motherfucker. So, fuck what he saying.
That shit was.
And just let y'all know he was off the drugs when he said it, so he still wasn't even coherent when he said it. But even though he knew what the fuck he was saying. Yeah, I just want to throw that up there.
Okay.
Well, what you got to say? You can finish what you saying.
Nah, I just don't think nobody was touching a rock. You know what I'm
Rock or Stone
saying?
Cold, man.
I say Stone Cold. I say Stone Cold. Stone Cold had a way. I ain't gonna say a way bigger impact, right? I think it's so close that you could say. That's why I said I'll either say Stone Cold or both of them equally. But I'm gonna say Stone Cold.
I'm gonna say,
And that's all. That's the bottom line. Cause Stone Cold said so.
And that's the bottom line. What? Cause Stone Cold said so. And that's the bottom line. Why?
he out. He talking out his ass at this point. But okay, fuck you, nigga. Okay, he ain't working fast. But I feel like he not wrong. Only because Stone Cold was already, by the time the Attitude Era started, he made himself like one of the big top main events. So it was more like The Rock, when the Attitude Era started, The Rock, he just started making himself a name. And then 2 years later, he was like The Rock. So he was Rocky Maivia for a while until he became The Rock. So then it was like, once he became The Rock, he was still fighting for the Intercontinental Champion. He wasn't really big up there, but Stone Cold was. So he was already Austin 316 by the time The Rock became actually on his level. So that's why I said Stone Cold makes a bigger impact because of that. And because he was already doing shit before The Rock was. Then The Rock came in and he was doing shit to the same level, but it was never like you was doing shit better. Because The Rock he had his slogans, he had his lines and shit like that, but he never could. I'm not gonna say he couldn't outdo Stone Cold, but Stone Cold still had his same shit too. Like no matter what, Stone Cold wasn't a little witty and he didn't have all his extra shit like talking about and Undertaker his Mickey Mouse tattoos and Kane and his fucking speaking aid and shit like that.
That shit was
He didn't have all his slick shit to say, but at the same time he still had his lines where you like, yo, this Stone Cold, he talking facts though. Austin 316, I just whipped your ass. What? Man, his nigga said one word with an exclamation point and a fucking question mark, and they had that shit on the t-shirt, and that bitch is selling out. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. Well, I'm like, man, look.
He had his own Bible scripture.
Okay, his
Austin
own Bible.
316.
Yeah. Hey, before I know about John 16, I know about Austin 316, motherfucker. So it's like, ain't no fucking way. So that's why I said, that's why I feel like Austin made a bigger impact. But I'm not saying, like he's like Hendo said, I'm not saying The Rock is too far off either, to be honest with you. Now, if we was going a little further than that, I don't know.
I would say,
what you got for me?
I say more people that like wittiness would say The Rock had the bigger impact.
I can agree with that.
But for me, I would say it would be a Stone Cold because of everything that he did in that whole era. So
yeah, I'll agree with that. Cause like I said, man, I can't think of anybody. I was sitting here while Kazzy Kaz was giving his explanation. You feel me? I couldn't think of. I was trying to think of anybody who
yeah.
made an impact as far as mic skills, right? That was like good, like The Rock, and I can't think of anybody, right? Like The Rock, like I'm telling you, man, I swear it seemed like anytime The Rock came on the mic, it was like, hey, man, just tell me what we talking about, and I'll ad lib everything. Like it's too easy.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like he
Right.
always was doing anyway. He was just ad libbing everything, and then the crowd would go wild for it. So it's just, yeah. If you like wittiness in the mic, I'd say The Rock. But all in all, it's probably for me. It's Stone Cold because he just like y'all said, that man. People Austin 316. people like, John
I do know
316.
Austin
Nah, but I do know
316.
Austin
Okay.
316. Like, like what is that? Oh, yeah,
Okay.
I'll show
Okay.
it
I
to
ain't
you.
even gotta tell you what it means. I'll show you
Yeah.
though.
But no, but yeah, nah, I do get it though. But speaking of how close that is, what's your take? Why do you think Goku is always a
They
step
got me
ahead of
fucked up.
Vegeta?
Ain't no way.
Okay.
Hey, who want to go first, man? Because I got plenty of shit to say.
Want to go first?
Ah,
I would say I go first. I got y'all. I got y'all. I would say Goku is always a step ahead is because he don't
hey, let them know
I'm
how
gonna
far
stop
you
right
got in
there.
Dragon Ball.
I'm gonna stop before
Let them,
let me think this over.
how far you got in Dragon
Don't
Ball
worry about
series
all of
in
that.
general.
Don't worry about all of that.
Okay,
Don't worry about all of that. Don't
well,
worry about all of that. Don't worry about all of that. Okay. From what I seen, just so y'all know, I haven't watched all of it. I only got through
hey,
Dragon
hold on
Ball
real
Z.
quick. How far
I
you
haven't
got in
watched
Dragon Ball
Super
series, Hendo?
or
Super.
That's all you seen?
I seen Super and I seen the Android Saga. I seen the Boo Saga. And I seen the
Did you finish the Buu Saga?
yeah, I finished the Boo Saga. And I
Okay.
seen the Saiyan Saga. And then I watched Dragon Ball Super.
The only person that watched the whole series. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z GT, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon
this
Ball
man right here,
Superheroes, Dragon
boy.
Ball AF. It's me, Kazzy. Kaz.
He also the only person
I
that
read the
read
manga
all the
too. Yeah.
manga too. Okay, we ain't talking
Oh,
about who watched all of it and what they
let
watched.
me let me know what you think, then,
But for
motherfucker.
what I see, from what I've seen so far, is the reason why I think Goku is always a step ahead is because he puts other people before himself. Vegeta was always talking about himself and wanting to get stronger. Then once he met Kakarot, then he was trying to one up my man. Instead of just working on himself, he was trying to just keep one up in him. While Goku was training to just get better in general. That's all I have to say because I can't say too much else because I haven't seen as much
I'm
as
gonna interrupt
Cass.
though. So since you haven't seen as much as me, I'm gonna
Golly,
let Big
man.
Hendo talk since he's seen Super, unlike some people. So make sure y'all comment and tell him that he's a bitch.
Alright.
And he ain't see Super, cause I don't know what the fuck he doing. Cause the nigga Daniel don't be working.
I
So
don't either. Hey, don't
okay,
nobody know what he
motherfucker.
be doing.
There you
So
go, Big Hendo.
Alright. So from what I watched so far, or from what I watched, as a whole, I think Goku is always a step of Vegeta, right? Because they train different. Goku try to fight. Goku always want to fight or train with the people that's way stronger than him, right? Y'all see Goku, he be like, "Oh, hey, you're really cool. I bet you're really strong. Let's fight."
Strongest mortal Beerus knows.
Ain't no fucking way.
Okay,
Hey, you got it, man. You ain't gonna beat my ass.
right. But Goku try to fight or train with like think about it. Like most of the most of the special or super moves that Goku got, he learned from other people, right? He learned the destructo disc from Krillin. Now he's stronger than Krillin, right? But he learned how to fight smart like Krillin. Krillin weak, right? But Krillin knows how to use his brain when he fighting.
Hey, that's the only thing he got. He ain't got no strength, so shit. He
Right
got to
now.
use something, right?
Right. You know what I'm saying? The problem with Vegeta is now pride as a Saiyan is a good thing. I like that. I like the pride that Vegeta has as a Saiyan. But too much pride, just like too much of anything, is detrimental to you. too much pride, and he trains by himself, right? And that's why it's detrimental. He trained by himself, and then he go try to fight somebody that's way stronger than him, and then he get his ass beat. Or he trains so hard by himself, and then he go try to save somebody's life and get his ass beat. Right? Whereas Goku is trying to fight. Goku trained with Beerus. Like before Goku and Beerus got cool and all of that shit.
He fought Beerus.
He fought, exactly. You're right. He fought Beerus. Like,
just off the strength of, damn, you strong? Shit, I want to fight you too.
Right. And then Goku fighting a whole God of Destruction. I almost said God of War, but Goku fighting a whole Goku fighting a whole God of Destruction, and he was holding back at first. Right. Beerus was holding back as well, but Goku fought Beerus in a way to where he made Beerus want to train him while he was fighting him. Even we said it, right? And that's why I think Goku is always a step ahead of Vegeta, right? And that's because Goku is willing to fight the people that's way stronger than him, but at the same time he's willing to train with the people, that's weaker than him, but he learned something from them. Right? Everybody he's fought, even allies, right? He's learned something from them. He learns something from fighting or training with Krillin. He learned something from fighting with Gohan.
Nigga, you got me fucked up. That nigga learned something from fighting Majin Buu. Because the same thing, when he fought Majin Buu, this nigga did the same shit to Gohan that he did to Majin Buu. Now, granted, Gohan, my favorite character. I don't give a fuck whatever Gohan it is. Kid Gohan, Teen Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, the Ultimate Gohan, AF, Goat Gohan, Beast Gohan. That nigga my favorite character. But anyway, the nigga learned something each time he actually fight niggas. Vegeta, he only trains by himself. I don't mean to cut you off though, Big Hendo.
No, you good.
But the only thing, Vegeta can't really learn different people's different fighting styles because he doesn't know how to. He doesn't fight against anybody else. He only trains by himself. If you only train against computers, you're not gonna know how it feels to go against an actual person. And I know a lot of people from online that play online. Playing online is different than fighting against computers.
Yeah.
Way different. Yeah. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's see a Duelist, as you seen in the last video. I still be getting my ass beat because them computers ain't no joke. But if I play online, nigga, it'd be like 3 turns, I'm gone. Fuck 3 turns. It'd be 2 turns, I'm dead. So it's very different. But if you don't never play against people that's better than you, you're never going to progress. And that's the same shit Vegeta does, in my opinion. He doesn't fight against people that's better than him besides Goku. So he doesn't learn different techniques, and he don't know how to maneuver against different techniques. That's what makes Goku so better, in my opinion, because, well, always a step ahead of him because he knows how to adjust. Vegeta be like, ain't no way in hell he's stronger than me. And it's not all about being strong. It's about how you win. And that's how Goku keep winning.
Yep.
So I agree with Big Hendo, but that's just my opinion.
Speaking of being one step ahead or somebody being stronger than other person, do you think Kratos' actions were justified when fighting the gods because of what they put him through?
Which gods you talking about?
Like
the Greek gods or the Norse gods?
A few moments later.
The Greek.
What you looking for? Good? You looking at Zeus for confirmation, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
Huh?
Yeah. Never in my life.
Yeah, the Greek gods.
Yeah. I say, like his. I'll go first. His war against Ares, personally, was. I feel like that was justified because it's like Ares, to his knowledge, orchestrate the whole shit with him killing his mother, fuck I'm talking about, killing his wife and his daughter. Or like Ares, what they say, orchestrated that shit. So I say that was kind of justified. And then after that, it seemed like Kratos felt was
overkill.
like Zeus was playing with his life. Was like, hey man, yeah, you do what I want. And Kratos was like, shit, I ain't no puppet to nobody, so you got me fucked up.
Okay.
And so he was like, shit, nigga, I'm not bending over to nobody, nigga. Ares already fucked me over. And now he like, yo, this gods is dickheads at this point. Like, I'm not fucking with y'all. So, in my personal opinion, I feel like it was necessary only because the gods was doing what they want. Now, granted, they was doing what they want because of the Pandora box being opened by Kratos, because all the evil was let out, which affected the gods. But at the same time, it's like somebody needed to put a stop to them. If anybody gonna put them in the dirt,
Yeah.
it should be another god or a demigod. Because he ain't have to do my nigga Hercules like that.
Bravo! Bravo! Our hero has arrived. Applause!
I done went the distance. I done watched all the Hercules movies. He ain't had to do my nigga Hercules like that. I seen that nigga pop up in the game. I was rooting for Hercules, and I'm Kratos. So I said, man, God diggity damn. I be damn. What's that shit Mickey Mouse would be saying in his fucking intro? God damn, God diggity damn. So I felt like it was low key justified because of the story, how it progressed, because of the evil that came out of the Pandora box when Kratos unlocked it. So I feel like it was justified. What you got, Big Endo?
I definitely think it was justified. I definitely think it was justified because, like Cass say, Ares basically tricked this man into killing his whole family, right? His wife and kid.
The path before Kratos was clear, but still, the memories came rushing back, as familiar and permanent as the blades chained to his wrists. Memories of what he'd done in the name of Ares. Memories of how he'd become a servant.
You know what I'm saying? And Zeus orchestrated it, right? And then the rest of the gods was advocating for it, right? They was threatened by Kratos. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it was justified. Poseidon tried to kill Kratos, right? For those of y'all that know the story, Kratos was climbing up to go to Olympus. Poseidon tried to stop him and kill him.
He thought he was a G. I don't know why.
Poseidon was being, for lack of a better term, a bitch.
Okay.
And try to fight him in his Titan form. And he tried to kill him, and then, ultimately Kratos killed him, whatever the case may be.
Because that nigga turned into Aquaman.
Okay. Okay. The only one.
Aquaman or the Deep. If anybody seen The Boys, gotta throw that up there too, since he acting like a bitch.
The only kill I don't see was justified, man, was Hercules. And I say that because Hercules wanted to fight or kill Kratos because he was jealous of how Zeus felt about Kratos. Right? I feel like, in a sense, I mean, got it, right? Their world is way different from ours, but I feel like that could have been avoided a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to see Hercules go out like that. You feel me?
Okay.
But
R.I.P.
man,
Hercules.
he did Hercules dirty, man. But you know, everybody else, I feel like it was justified. Everybody else, I feel like it was justified, including Zeus. I feel like Zeus deserved every bit of whatever he got, every bit of everything he
Oh
got.
yeah,
Rather,
he did. I would say I'm gonna play devil's advocate with y'all. I don't think it was justified. Why I don't think it was justified is because,
okay, I
as you
want to
can
hear
see,
this.
he just went through all this turmoil and everything to kill all these people. I get it. I get it. Your family, you was set up to kill your family. But if we continue on and go into the newer God of Wars that we did now, he just created a whole new family. So I don't think it was like really and justified for him to go through that whole rampage. Like y'all kept saying, R.I.P. Hercules. And if he didn't go through all of that, Hercules would have still been alive. And we would have been, we wouldn't have had this, we wouldn't be mourning him for that damage he had to do to him. Hey, but I tell you one thing, them gauntlets was nice when you got them.
Yeah, they was though.
So
It was though. The
but,
mice, cleat, whatever them things was called.
had like brass knuckles on your hands. But
Okay, brass knuckles times 100. Okay.
But speaking of old and new, which game do you think did the best job of evolving from the old generation type games like PS1, 2, 3 into the next gen or newer generations, PS like 4, PS5, uh some, not all, some PS3 games, depending on which one you playing, the Xbox games, all those too.
Who you want to go first?
It don't matter. Do y'all need time to think?
It don't matter to me.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay.
It don't matter.
Remember, The Rock had a song called "It Doesn't Matter."
Nah, boy, The Rock. Well, he wasn't singing a motherfucker like Michael Jackson was.
It doesn't. What you say? I got a pocket full of cheese on me. It doesn't matter.
Okay. He got a pocket of bologna in his fucking pocket, nigga.
Yo, this is The Rock kicking it with the refugee camp, and you're about to smell.
Okay.
Fuck you talking about? Shit, I'll go first. Fuck it. In my personal opinion, I feel like Tomb Raider, Uncharted, and God of War was like one of the best ones that transitioned to the new generation. GTA, it's alright. Only for this, tired.
Okay.
Only for the sense of GTA was alright because it's like it's not like it really changed too much because GTA 5 came from the P3 to the P. Was it P3 or was it just went straight to P4?
GTA 5.
Mm-hmm.
It was P3, P4.
Yeah, it been through 3 generations of PlayStations.
Yeah, so P3, P5, but it's like it's all the same game. It's just what niggas gave it first person shooter. That ain't really do shit for me. Like I don't give a fuck about no first person shooter. I don't even really fuck with first person shooter like that. So it's like you ain't really do nothing for me. Update the graphics a little bit, alright, cool. But Uncharted from the P3, if you play Uncharted 1 and then you play Uncharted 4, you be like, yo, this shit a whole different game than anything. And for fucking Tomb Raider, like I said in a previous episode,
You better not be talking
you
about
had her on the PC. Pointy titty ass motherfucker. Like, okay, like come on, G. Her titties look like sitting fucking traffic cones, nigga.
What did he say?
You talking about her shit didn't upgrade? Man, you look let you play Tomb Raider, Shadow of Tomb Raider. You gonna be like shit. I ain't gonna say what I really want to say, but okay, I'm gonna let it rock though. But
Traffic cones.
okay. But I'm gonna let it rock though. But Laura Croft, boy, she looking kind of nice though now. But shit, and with God of War, like if you played the previous God of War on PlayStation 2, you already know what time it is. Where it's like, nigga, this shit is like damn near like this shit look way different than the shit that we got now. God of War Ragnarok. And even God of War 2018. It was 18, right? You don't know. But
Yeah.
okay. But even then it's like that's a big jump from when they had God of War 2018 to God of War 3. Like that it's a whole different game style and everything. But at the end of the day, you still fuck with God of War 2018 because it's different game style, but it still works for everybody.
I had that talk with somebody at GameStop.
Oh yeah, they probably wasn't talking about shit.
Okay.
But I can't. I want to say wrestling though, but because wrestling's still out there, but some of the games for WWE is trash. Like the 2K series, them shits is trash.
That shit went back. It went reverse.
Okay, that like you said, that shit went backwards. That shit is trash, garbage. Like it's like, nigga, I don't even want to play the shit.
Like, look, how it went from WCW World Tour to WCW Revenge, WWF
No Mercy,
Warzone, Attitude to SmackDown
versus Raw.
SmackDown versus
SmackDown.
Raw.
Here Comes the Pain. SmackDown versus Raw.
All the SmackDowns, and then it went to 2K. Like the 2K, the last wrestling game I played, 2K. I think it was 2K17.
Probably was 17 because that's the last one I told you to play.
Yeah, that's when I
first
went to Korea. Say that again.
Didn't they change the company that made the game? Like, didn't they go to 2K?
Yeah, I believe.
I think it was what, Midway.
I believe so because 17 was like, I put it like this: the wrestling mechanics in 17 was top tier, like one of the best gameplay games for wrestling I've seen in a long time. But the only thing I didn't like was the story mode. The story mode just continuously repeated itself.
Yeah, that shit was garbage.
Yeah, like you'll just say you going for the world heavyweight title, right? It would be the same story every time you go for the world heavyweight title. If you go for the intercontinental title, it'll be the same story when you go for the intercontinental title. Like only thing that'll change is like say you'll be in a rivalry with somebody, and then but that's it. But like game mechanics, like gameplay, it was top tier. I won't lie, it was top tier. Like the moves, the move sets, the different moves, like grappling from the front, grappling from the back, giggity.
What?
Turnbuckle moves. Where they had the comeback momentum moves, signature moves, like gameplay mechanic wise, it was top tier. Everything after that, it went downhill real fast.
Cause they start taking shit out that they should have kept in, or they should have been adding shit that they took out, and it's like, come on, G, like,
yeah.
What the fuck is you doing? So that's my personal opinion. But
I would say all sports games have evolved. Did a good job evolving from the old gen to the newer generation of consoles. Just like because Is Madden 99, I think it was. You're playing with boxes, basically. To now where you playing with actual it was actual people then too, but like you can see the detail that they put in to the creating of the player and everything like that. So,
Yeah.
but I got it.
I,
Go ahead.
I
Go
know.
ahead.
Say it again.
I said go ahead. You good?
No,
What you
so
about
I
to say?
know where. Same. I agree with you on Madden, because Madden. Remember Madden, the old games. Like, say you dive at somebody and tackle them. If it's like a you wrap up tackle, you could keep pressing X to break the tackle. Y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like if he grabbing them from behind and the dude trying to break the tackle, you can keep pressing X to break the tackle.
That's throwback though.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Fast forward, like they had break and tackle animations. Old Maddens ain't really have break tackle animations.
Animation, huh?
Animated.
Okay, Animaniacs, huh?
Animated.
Motherfucker.
But like the old Madden games, like I say on N64 and PlayStation 1, they have animations. Now when you got the PlayStation 2, they had actual tackle breaking animations. Or whether you stiff arm or spin, they had animations. Fast forward again, they had animations for whatever move you doing. So if you're doing a stiff arm, they had animations for stiff arm. For breaking a tackle, for spinning, they had animations. For juking, they had animations. For trucking, they had animations. Remember hit stick? They added hit stick.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They had hit so if you a cornerback that can't tackle and you're trying to hit stick with Jerome Bettis, he just bouncing off. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward, they had tackle breaking
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Those don't fonts ain't working for you, nigga.
Okay. Animations. Okay, they had tackle breaking animations, and then they had tackles for like if I'm running the ball and I try to stiff on somebody, and he's stronger than me, or his tackle attribute is higher than my break tackle attribute, then he tackling me like I try to stiff on him. Like he go grab my arm and drag me down. If I try to spin, he grabbing me, we spinning, but he go tackle me. So
Okay.
I would say I would agree with you, Khalil, that sports games came a very long way. Even with I'm not a real big 2K fan, but I used to play like NBA Live and the very first 2Ks. Right now they have animations where you could dunk on somebody. Like I don't care how early you jump, you could jump at the perfect time. But if the person dunking attribute is higher than your blocking attribute, they gonna have an animation where you dunk on this dude. You know what I'm saying? So I agree. All sports games, most sport games. Now I'm gonna go off the box a little bit. One of the best gameplay developments, Metal Gear Solid.
Oh,
And that's me. Hey, that might be me being biased because I love that game. Right? I love that game. And now I'm gonna explain why. So for those of y'all that played Metal Gear Solid, y'all remember Metal Gear Solid, it was on PlayStation 1, right?
Cause they didn't play Metal Gear Solid, just so y'all know.
I did.
Yeah, bum ass nigga too.
Okay. But Metal Gear Solid 1, gameplay was decent. Story mode, immaculate. Metal Gear games, when it comes to story mode, is always immaculate, right? So gameplay, you used to choke somebody, you could choke them out and then put them to sleep or break their neck. Yeah. 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 So, and then, so for the Metal Gear fans, y'all know that cardboard box. That thing is essential. So,
Okay.
and Metal Gear 1, right? You could put a cardboard box anywhere. Man, you could put a cardboard box in the middle of some snow, and they'll be like, "Oh, what's the box?" Then they'll kick the box. Right? Get closer to like Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of the Patriots, right? If you put a box down, with some other boxes, like say I got a box that says fragile, and I'm sitting next to a box or a bunch of boxes that say fruit, they would be like, "Man, what this box doing here?" And they gonna flip it up, right? Now, if I'm a fragile box and I'm with the rest of the fragile boxes, they ain't even gonna notice you. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, right? They added camouflage, right? For those of y'all that played Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. One of my favorite Metal Gear Solid games, hands down. You in the woods and you have like 13 different 13 or 15 different uniforms for the part of the woods you're in. So if you're in a part of the woods where it's a lot of sand, you got a sandy camo. And at the
Sandy
top,
ass nigga.
okay, and at the top of the screen, it'll tell you your camo effectiveness, right? So if it's 100, that's perfect. 95, good, and so on and so forth, right? Another thing with that, right? With that and Metal Gear Solid 2, if you creep up on somebody, you can make them freeze, right? Take their dog tags, take they can't take their weapons, but you can take their ammo, right? Or you could get like a rare item depending on who you freeze. Moving on from Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, going to 4, right? Gameplay and just overall game development, right? They in the future with it, fellas. If y'all play Metal Gear Solid 4, he has the Octo Camo, right? So whatever he stands next to, his uniform just turns to that color, right? So if I'm against a wall that's black and I stay there for like 3 seconds, my camo go turn black. If I'm laying on the ground and if I'm laying on a fencey or standing up against a fencey area, my camo is gonna turn to like a fencey area.
But you talking about Metal Gear Solid 4, right?
Yeah.
You didn't come play as Raiden in that, right?
Nah.
Okay, well fuck the game.
Okay.
Okay, because Raiden the GOAT, nigga. Jack the Ripper, that nigga the GOAT. Motherfucker, fuck you talking about. If you playing that Solid Snake, he cool too though. He alright. That's my nigga though. But if it ain't about Raiden, Jack the Ripper, fuck him. But the game is good too. I ain't gonna.
Hey,
I just want to throw that two pieces.
But see, that's another thing. They had a spinoff after Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of the Patriots. For those of y'all that played the game,
Metal Gear Solid 2 was Jack the Ripper.
So yeah, that's facts. You start off with Snake, and then everybody think Snake died. You start playing as Raiden.
Right.
And at the end of the game, or close to the end of the game with Raiden, Snake give you your sword. And at the end, Raiden supposedly dies, and then they give him a cyborg body. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Raiden was a cyborg. He was supposed to die. Remember the end of
that nigga sound like Karango there, huh?
Okay,
the cyborg.
Remember the end of Metal Gear Solid 4? He tried to save Snake.
Yeah.
He stabbed himself in the toe. But yeah. And I'll throw God of War in there for honorable mention. Honorable mention. As most. Yeah, because you went from hack and slash to an older Kratos that has to use strategics to fight and Norse
Yeah.
mythology.
So we're not gonna talk about the Dragon Ball Z games and the Naruto games that progress within the years in the new generation. Cause I heard that new Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4K about to come out one of these years. They ain't having a release date, but maybe that's time for another episode, I guess. Ain't that right, Khalil?
Thanks for listening to the Team 7 Pirates podcast. Don't forget to join us again next Thursday. See you then.